Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Tarot Love. We're going to do some tarot for Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Welcome, welcome. Really glad to have you. Welcome. As with any tarot, just, remember to take what resonates. Don't force it to fit. And I'm already getting somebody this week. Here we are, September 2023, having arguments, maybe with your mother. Somebody got this vibe. Somebody really needs their mother. I see some Sagittarius energy here. Aquarius energy. I'm going to use the Runk Tarot deck, so you're going to want to watch the entire reading. Kick back, hang out with me. I wasn't sure how this was going to vibe out with you, Capricorn. I'll tell you why. I've got Capricorn in September of 2023. If you're having a hard time understanding how life works, everybody's like, oh, it's easy. Not always. All people have the potential to be born a certain way. But I know life works in three ways: positivity, giving, and sharing. Right? Positivity, giving, and sharing. But if you've been having conflict, disagreements, as we move into October 2023, conflicts, disagreements, having a hard time understanding, dear Capricorn, for those of you who are confused at the moment, I'd like to ask for a friend, calling on spirit for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, maybe somebody who has Venus in Capricorn, clearing up some things in September 2023. Spirit, please. Because someone tells me Capricorn is not necessarily hard-driven, and yet you're really, really strong. So here we see a conversation between two people, very possibly in the recent past. I'm going to get a sense of what's going on. We're going to take a look into your future and get some advice, okay? The Two of Swords in reverse. I sense there is this default setting. The World in reverse. Someone who is been avoiding conflict. Here we see somebody who is too easygoing and too accepting, being so easygoing here. Okay. All right, let me get this out. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, and the World, but in reverse. Okay. And here we see, you could be dealing with Sagittarius or Aquarius. Could be a part of you that we're dealing with. But I sense this default setting. Avoiding conflict, too easygoing, being so easygoing in opposition. We have opposition between this Aquarius vibe of Uranus. Says that here we have someone who may lack forethought and attention span. They or you throw themselves into things instead of thinking before we act. So we throw ourselves into something instead of thinking, and then we react to them. We prefer to be at home, playing daddy. We'll need to learn how to let go. Someone who quits a lot. I even see here somebody who quit school. So if you have problems, maybe a learning disability. No. The Five of Swords in reverse. This is taking risks to succeed is your method of operation here. But you would rather dazzle your friends. So I see a lot of primping. The Four of Cups in reverse. The Three of Pentacles, but in reverse. And the Three of Swords, but in reverse. Okay, so again, small steps, slowly needing to turn your life around. Sure, how? Because here we see someone lives in a state of chaos, and then the Four of Cups in reverse, really, and could benefit in October of 2023 by paying more attention to the daily routine. So maybe we need to take really very small steps to improve our confidence. But see, this is like saying until Capricorn actually disciplines themselves. I see somebody who doesn't laugh until the joke is over. Very competent. It just kind of oozes out of them. Wanting to appear successful. So the key word is appear successful. Just keeping up appearances. With the Nine of Pentacles, let's go ahead and look into the future, and then we'll get some advice. Nine of Pentacles, it landed on the floor in reverse. This every day, all the time, changing things up does not bother Capricorn. But however, it seems like it's bothering the people around you. So why? Always changing and unstable. But you're very inventive. You just be so ready to change it up every day. Too far, too often, too much. These people cannot handle this that are around you, Capricorn. So again, in the beginning, we see this needing to balance something out. I got this other card that says something about switching onto flight mode. And then we see this is for a Capricorn who, you're just born this way. Many of you are, and there's going to be a Capricorn born this way in a couple of months, you know? Because it's very hard for someone here to focus. And just, these people, very stubborn, obstinate, strong-willed. I see very strong energy in the Nine of Pentacles in resistance, in resisting. That Three of Swords and that 3, and that resisting. All right. Avoiding conflict. It's like, I don't want to talk about it. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Taking risks. Using your wisdom and humor to change people's minds. We see the Four of Swords. Always changing, though, and too far, often, too much, and too soon. These people can't handle this. Very stubborn, obstinate, strong-willed, very strong energy that you have in resisting. So why do we spend so much time resisting? What is Capricorn resisting? Society. Antisocial. Yes. It's about suspicions of other people, right? So I guess you're going to want to expect to pay attention to your feet this month. And here's why. If you're young, let's say you are self-conscious, maybe cautious and guarded, have a negative reaction to most things, most plans, basically anything new. I even see somebody who lives with an older person since they were born. So though in October 2023, I think you face obstacles. You will face obstacles. You still will resist. And this is a family circle problem. Runs deep. So I would say opposition. Need to balance this out. May not, these folks, the Queen of Swords in reverse, may not tolerate you. This, unfortunately. it's going to fuck up your freedom. This default setting. So if it's coming off to other people as, I hate to say this, you guys, but freeloading, because I know that you were born this way, and I know it's not that easy. So, but as if, like, somebody's mom came up earlier, and now we see the Queen of Swords in reverse, who is really like the mean woman or the mean person. Is this called like a child needs a spanking or a kick in the ass? It's usually what goes along when somebody thinks that you are freeloading. So pitfalls are coming. So watch your feet, Capricorn. Watch your step for these pitfalls. The Ace of Pentacles, I knew it. The Tower in reverse, which is good because it's about rebuilding, and now we see the Chariot. Okay, so I'm going to try to get something positive for you because that's what I'm here to do, and I know this isn't easy. Again, asking for a friend who's dealing with a Capricorn, and if you are a Capricorn who's having a hard time understanding right now, tap like, subscribe to the channel. Pitfalls are coming, so watch your feet. Step and get grounded on your own 2 feet. Maybe this is what that's saying now. With the Tower in reverse, we get the Chariot. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. We've got this negative woman, this negative adult figure in your life coming down on you. Get ready for some they're going to say, I think it says, get on your own 2 feet. I sense these people are problems with you may concern money. If this sounds too overdone, it's about ownership, putting too much faith in some bullshit idea here. So you may fear loss of control, loss of job status, respect. I mean, because these are the driving factors for you. Perhaps OCD, and I see obsession. Like obsessions, where many people who experience obsessions show a genetic predisposition to this. That means you inherited it through your DNA, bro. Look at me, sister. Listen up, you guys. I'm on your side. If you inherited this through your DNA, you can get help. You don't have to suffer. It's a neurological condition. Chemical imbalance in the brain that makes a person more likely to have obsessions. One, an overwhelming attachment to one person. Crosswatcher, have you noticed your Capricorn has an overwhelming attachment to one person? Obsessive thoughts about one person. Feeling the need to protect this one person. You, the mom, the dad. Their partner. Do you see this in yourself? You're using your knowledge to talk people into what you need them to do when you're continually switching it up on the day-to-day. Problem, bottom line is, these folks around you are having a hard time handling that. And so I'm going to get you some advice. So we do have to look at reality here. And so while, you've got this ability and the strength to rebuild our life, begin again anew, move your feet. You're strong. You're physically capable. But Capricorn, oh my God, very jealous of anyone that comes around this other one person. Because it's, your life force. You're jealous of people that come around like your mom or your dad or that partner, whoever it is that you live with, that older person, someone that you've been with your entire life. So I love and I care for you guys so much. I really do. That default setting in a person, though, I know after studying human psychology for years, it doesn't allow a person to think clearly. Choose the right path of success. So while, as we move into October 2023, if you've got someone telling you need to work this out, you need to take a look at yourself in the mirror, you need to get on your own 2 feet, could be definitely money is going to push because we have a shitty economy anyways. So, I mean, a person, it's just, you're like, I can't think clearly. I can't choose the right path of success. Well, there's things called mood disorders, depression, and bipolar. You know that disorder only if it's only a problem if we're unable to function, you know, in life, at life. Only if you're unable to function in life and at life. So what is functioning? Well, mental function, 1, understanding and applying it. Do you really understand what's going on? Here we do see many Capricorn born this way. You really don't. You might say that you do, but you don't. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. So that's why we're having trouble applying ourselves on the day-to-day. Because we have something going on, how, number 2, how we interact with others. Which we saw that because we have obsession about something over here. And so we concentrate, persist, have trouble maintaining a pace, adept in managing one's self. We're having trouble. You don't like boring ass shit. Fair enough. But how are you going to function in life? And coming up, somebody going to get crappy with you. You're going to get crappy with them. I see an argument. I see a fight. If we have conflicts and disagreements, and we're trying to control, and we have the willpower to take action and determination, is when things are going to get better. That's when we can rebuild, is when Capricorn is willing to take action. Now, it's not easy. Heck, who doesn't want to just get stronger, wake up one day, and have the ability to fucking function? Unfortunately, some of us cannot do it alone. That's why we have pills, medicine, therapy programs. Okay? Sometimes, I've seen it. You know, if you don't want to do this with a facility, you know, doctors and whatnot, you would basically have to have a friend who you get up with, or a family member each day, and go to work together. You know, and then eventually, you know, and you're going to have those days in the beginning where they're kind of having to kick you in the butt because you don't want to go, but you need to go. And eventually you'll get that routine, and you get that muscle memory in your physical body and in your brain, which could take a long time, if not a lifetime. Because what I don't understand is when you're out of your element, because a Capricorn is known for the career and the success. You rule the house in the zodiac of careers and success. And I know out of all 12 zodiac signs, Capricorns who are successful and know how to go to work every day, they're workaholics. It's wild, and they have so much money. They're banking. I would bet a high percentage of millionaire, billionaires, and trillionaires are actually Capricorn or have significant Capricorn placement in their birth chart. So if you're having a hard time, if you don't understand, realizing, some people will say, is it nature versus nurture? Well, a lot of times, yes. I think both can play into account. But when the planets are aligned and you take your first breath, you're born who you are. The world around you, the way that people are acting, is going to shape you. That's how planet alignment and astrology works. I work with astrology. I like to work with spirit through tarot. I'm a very spiritual individual who studies human psychology. I'm 51 years old. I'm tarot love. I'm absolutely on your side, Capricorn. But again, asking for a friend. If you are having a hard time and you can take that look in the mirror and rebuild, it's gonna take a whole lot of fucking strength. That every day sudden changing it up on people is what the Tower's gonna speak of for us. It differs from the way that other people around you do. You're not them, they're not you. It may feel forced upon you, so get ready. Someone may force this change upon you. We saw where it's about getting on your own 2 feet. And I'm sorry, but get ready. Watch your step. Pitfalls are coming. And you are instigating the change that's actually being called into question. Let me repeat myself. Spirit is telling us with this money, these pissed off people, namely someone's mom or dad, if you're young, you, Capricorn, are instigating the change. Here we go. They're going to instigate the change upon you. Force you to change. Calling all of this into question. Because they can no longer support you. Dramatic case that someone may go through. This is an absolute fucking crisis. And they're seriously forcing you to question your life purpose. Wow. Get ready for that. Man, we just went full circle because didn't I say in the beginning something about it was like trying to understand what you're going to do with your life. They're going to force you to do with your having a hard time understanding how life works. Again, let me repeat myself. It's 3 things. Positivity, giving, and sharing, right? It's not about taking. It's not about getting taken care of. But there's absolutely human beings. It's not just Capricorn. Anybody has the potential, depending on how things go when you're born, and your DNA. Some of it's inherited in your DNA. Have the potential to be born this way. Now you will resist the change. I see you still delaying and making and taking action. With the Tower in reverse and the Chariot together, this is a major event coming in the end of September 23 or October. I do see us resisting the change and delay and denial. This is not going to be easy. So cross watchers, if you're dealing with Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus in your Capricorn, be ready for them to continue to deny. They're going to use their wisdom and their humor to try to change your minds. There could be somebody coming in, they were being mean, and now they're trying to figure out a way to change your mind, Capricorn. Because you definitely come and go as you please. And that's not vibing with the folks around you. But if you're just in default mode, you have OCD, you don't know it. Maybe you do. Maybe you already do. Turn their backs. They're not going to stand by you if this is somebody who can no longer support you. Be ready for that. And know if you continue to resist this change, it will only force its way on you. They're going to force this on you. So we need to be ready there as well. Okay? I mean, you're over here building this masterpiece of life. And I just want to help. I want us to be able to interpret the meaning of life. And to expect to pay attention to your feet this month. If you're young and you're self-conscious, cautious and guarded, you have a negative reaction to most things, plans, basically anything new. If you're that person who lives with an older person since you were born, October 2023, I do still see us facing obstacles on both sides of this argument. And still you will resist. It's going to be in the family circle. And problems may result there. Okay? So be ready. Don't forget to check back. And let's see, like what can we do? We need to take action. We really do. We're going to have to take a really good look in the mirror. And it's just like, it's going to present itself to you. Like in a work context. So get ready to maybe be forced to meet a doctor. Or the homeless shelter. Or meeting someone through work. Which could be good. That could be helpful. It's all going to be helpful, but it's going to be a pitfall. So, somebody here has their sights on the new. So you should focus on creating a new you. This is going to be a tough journey for many of you. It's about money. This monetary offer. Do your research before you decide. If you're, it's time to start thinking. Get real. And we have to think before we act. Okay, so if you've had 20 jobs in the past 5 years, don't take a job. Take yourself to the doctor. Prosperity works the same as everything else. You will see it coming to your life when you learn to let go of that mom, the dad, the other people. You got to do this for yourself now that you're an adult, and that's not an easy place for anybody to be. I definitely can you got to keep your eyes open for chances to make this happen, so that you can grow your inner potential on the inside. We got to do that work on the inside, so you can learn how to plan and put in effort on something real, something tangible, like fucking money. Because you got to feed yourself, and it's hard. It's like, when we have, these needs and people with special needs, I know, like somebody else is going to have to put the food on the table, right? Well, get ready for somebody in your family is probably going to get pissed off and get shitty. And really, they need to love and help you get help. But until you're ready to get up out of bed, walk out that door, get in that mode, it's like, what can we do? How do we do?